Hey there, thank you so much for taking your time to listen in. This video, I am sharing 5 very common mistakes that I see women making often in their weight loss attempts. And I know that your May schedule is probably filled to the brim, like mine, with graduations and weddings and work and life and career and family, right? Like you just constantly get pulled in every direction. So if your May is like mine, I don't want you to waste your time with your weight loss attempts until you listen to these mistakes that I want to help you avoid so you can create weight loss and make this a sustainable, healthy lifestyle that you're wanting to. Okay. So before we get started, if we've not met yet, my name is Nicole Dalton. I've been a family medicine physician assistant for over 20 years now, turned weight loss health coach. And I've had the pleasure of working with clients all over the US now. And we're really dialing in, and I'm so excited to go on this journey with them to help them to their weight loss goals. It's super exciting. And my summer spots are filling up pretty quickly. So if you have any interest in what it looks like getting coached to your weight loss goals and how my 16-week health coaching program is lined out, please join me on a call and we can chat more. And if you are looking for a free community of support, join my Facebook community called Weight Loss for Midlife Women. And lastly, if you are looking to make some extra cash here this summer, I have now a new ambassador program to help share and empower other women on this movement that we're making together on creating the healthiest version of ourselves with our weight loss journey. So, and I will link these in the show notes below so you can join us. Okay. So the first mistake out of the 5 common mistakes that I see, and this is insider tips, right? Like this is what I use and talk about frequently with the clients that I work with. Weight loss is way more than just food and exercise, okay? Weight loss is way more than that. And a lot of it has to do with our mindset and changing behavior. And the mistakes that I see women make are not digging into changing those, especially ahead of time. Okay. So the first mistake is I see women losing weight and wanting to lose weight, but they also want to be normal. Okay. So this is the first mistake I see. So let me explain that. So I encourage my clients to be ready to not be normal. So what I mean by that is normal here, unfortunately, in the US where I live, is 75% of Americans are overweight, obese, or morbidly obese. Okay, fact. So if you are working towards a healthy lifestyle of weight loss and maintaining this weight, you have to absolutely be ready to not be normal. The choices you choose to make day in, day out to create this lifestyle for yourself will be way different than your coworker or your neighbor or your family, right? Or your close friends. So be ready to not be normal. So that's the first thing, okay? The second thing is not planning ahead long enough, especially for the obstacles that come up. Okay, so the way you want to actually look at weight loss is look at it for the week ahead. Look at your schedules for the week ahead, the month ahead, the few months ahead. Know what obstacles you have in front of you. Do you have weddings, graduation parties? Do you have vacations? Are you working through an illness? Or are you laid up with an injury? Are you caring for so many people in your life? Like, know those obstacles ahead of time, help you plan and prepare. And even if you obviously can't plan and prepare for every obstacle that comes up in your life, but having a plan for when those obstacles do come up will help you succeed and help you stay on your weight loss course, right? So many times I feel like we have a new stressor in our life, a family loss or family illness, or something happens in our life that sets us off course. But if you are ready for those life challenges, then you can plan ahead the best you can to make your weight loss attempts stick. Okay, so make a plan. Think about your obstacles. The third thing is not solving the emotional eating. Okay. This is a huge topic, and I could literally go on for video after video after video because it's such a huge topic. But the one thing I would encourage you to do is start looking in at your behaviors around food. When do you emotionally eat? Is it when you're happy? Is it when you want to socialize? Is it when you're sad? Is it when you're angry? Is it when you're stressed? When you're tired? When you're bored, right? Like, make a list of those triggers for you that cause you to emotionally eat. And it's always sugar and flour. It usually is. I shouldn't say always, but it usually is, because those are the foods that our brain is telling us you need all of this, especially when you're enjoying yourself, or when you're bored, right? Like, those emotions come in and cause those behaviors around eating. And binge eating is a whole nother topic as well. So emotional eating, binge eating, those are so very, very common. But if you don't dive in and dig through, whether it's journaling, whether it's going to a counselor yourself, or working through those triggers to start changing the behavior around emotional eating, then it's tough to battle that, right? Like, you can't expect to lose weight and keep it off for good if you don't address some emotional eating issues. Okay, so that's the third thing. Make sure you do that. The fourth thing is not really knowing your why of why you want to lose weight. Okay. So I hear from so many women, which I think this is very human nature. This is very normal, that you want to lose weight because you want to fit better in your jeans, or fit better into the bathing suit for summer and be more comfortable in your skin, and wear those cute clothes. Right. And I think that's important. And I want you to have those things, but it has to be more than that superficial layer of your why. Like, what else in your life do you want to lose weight and create a healthy lifestyle for? Like, mine is just to be able to keep up with my kids and eventually have grandkids that I want to be able to get on the floor and play with and hike with and take on traveling adventures, and be able to lift my suitcase up into the own overhead luggage rack on the airplane. And I want to be able to sit in the amusement park rides and the water park rides. And so there's so much more that comes with why we want to lose weight. And you got to think about it. And you got to picture yourself, vision that woman that you want to become, that one that is just ready to go with the flow. You don't let the weight stop you, and have that food freedom, being able to just go and do as you please. And having that why and knowing that purpose will help you with your weight loss. Okay. So don't skip over your why, your bigger why, not that superficial why, the bigger why. And the last part is not having support. This is a mistake I see so many women making with their weight loss attempts, is not having support. You have to have support around you, whether it's your family, your friends, a group at the gym, or even better, a community that supports you along the way. Because if you're the only one in your life that's making these healthy changes, then if your family isn't supporting you, if your friends aren't on the same health journey as you, then it's easy to revert into those old habits. So setting up a community, go find them online, go find them virtually, but find a community of other women that are also working on their weight loss as well, and supporting you along the way through the ups and downs, because that is by far one of the best ways to also help keep you accountable for yourself too, is having that community around you. With my clients, I have a private supportive community where it's awesome. We share our wins. We get excited with weight losses and inches lost and the non-scale victories, but we also share and get vulnerable with our own struggles. Why are we not doing what we're supposed to? Why are we eating what we shouldn't be eating? Why are we choosing to do that? And really getting vulnerable and sharing allows you to get to those inner root struggles of why you're struggling with a weight in the first place. And having that community around you is so important. So I hope you have found this video interesting and helpful. I would love to hear back from you what resonates, what you resonate with, and where you are struggling and what you need some more support with. Come join me over on the Facebook community, Weight Loss for Midlife Women. And again, I would love to get on a call with you to see how the weight that you're struggling with, what your weight loss goals are, where you're struggling with, how I can support you in my 16-week health coaching program. Join me on a call, and I would love to chat more. Have a great weekend.